Let me tell you something. What we not doing is this is what we not. Let me. I want us to. The reason I came on this live to make this video was because I don't think a lot of people in the LGBTQ community, or a lot of people in the scene period, I don't think we talk about, or is talked about enough, about how so many people in the community or in the scene, they pass away or they die, and a lot of times they're really young. A lot of times it's like a lot of young people who pass away in the community, and they pass away so young. And it's like a lot of times it's like you come into the scene and you meet so many people and you become so close. Like you become like, I know, don't worry about me. You become like so close with like people. You become like so close with people, and then it's like they become family until you lose these people. And it's like a lot of times they don't talk about it a lot in the scene, about what to do, what you should do, like, you know, how hard it is to actually cope, or, you know, deal with death in this community, or, you know, deal with the death of friends that you came out with, or friends that you grew up with, friends that you came into the scene with. It's like, who's there for you to talk to, for you to cope, or for you to get through that situation, or for you to get past this death or the next death? Like, who are you there? Like, who's there for you to talk to? You get what I'm saying? It's like a lot of times in this community and in this scene, nobody sits down, nobody talks about it. Nobody talks about how there's so much deaths and passing in this community, especially with, you know, the younger generation. It's a lot of younger generation. It's a lot of younger generation of kids who pass away so young. And it's like, who's there to help? Who's there to, like, who's there to help? Like, who's there to talk to you? Even us older girls that are older, whatever, it's like, how do we deal with it? Like, who's there for us to talk to? You know, when one of our close friends or family members passed away, you get what I'm saying? Like, I have a best friend, like, my gay mom passed away. Both of my gay moms passed away. You know, rest in peace to Laura. Rest in peace to my other gay mom, Maisha. Rest in peace to my best friend, Lola. Rest in peace to my gay daughter. She just passed away today. I got the news today. Rest in peace to my daughter, Taisha. Rest in peace to Yolanda. Rest in peace to Deja. Rest in peace to Kima. Rest in peace to Sabria Blahnik Movado. Like, and the list goes on. You get what I'm saying? Like, the list goes on of death in this community. You get what I'm saying? Like, the list goes on. But it's like, how do we cope? Like, how do we deal with it? Like, it's like, no one tells us like how how do we deal with this? Like, you're gonna be okay. It's just like, It's like as time goes on, it's just something we just have to deal with being in a community, with being in this community. It's like you meet so many people that you get attached to, and they become family, and then you lose them. So who's there to tell you that everything's going to be okay? Or who's there for you to talk to? You get what I'm saying? If I'm wrong with what I'm saying, or if y'all understand what I'm trying to say, like, you can tune in or whatever, and ask what you want to ask, and ask some questions, or you know or even if you just want to tune into the conversation and say a comment. But it's like it's really really harsh. And another thing is with this community and with the scene, is another thing is a lot of people, especially the young generations, they get on these harsh drugs, and they go through whatever they go through, and they're doing pay for play and stuff like that and all this other stuff. And it's like a lot of the time, a lot of people know what people are going through in the scene, and how they're struggling, and how a lot of people are begging for help or asking for help. And it's like it be right. Sometimes it be right in our face. Like sometimes it'll be right in your face. It'll be right in our face of someone actually telling you and basically letting you know, I need help, I want help. And a lot of times people ignore that. They ignore it and they pay it no mind. You get what I'm saying? This is what the scene does. This is what the scene is about. You get what I'm saying? You could see on Facebook, somebody can post a picture, and you can basically tell that they're on drugs, or going through something, or mental health, or anything in that situation or whatever. And no one will reach out to that person. No one will try to help that person. No one will try nothing. You get what I'm saying? Everyone waits until the person passes away. But you've seen the person. You saw that person going through what they were going through. You've seen pictures of that person, of them not looking like themselves. You've seen this person missing teeth and having spots on their face, and you hear all the other people talking about this person, but not once did anybody try to reach out to help anyone or help that individual. But soon as someone passes away or they're gone, everyone has all these stories, and everyone's so concerned, and oh, I knew this person, and this was my grandmother, and this was my niece, and this was my auntie and my god sister, and we came out together 14, 13 years ago, and I loved her so much, and she taught me the way, and she did this, and she did that. Where were you when she was going through what she was going through? Where were you? Why didn't you reach out to her just to tell her, let's meet up so I can give you a hug? Or call her to let her know, I love you? Where were you then? Why do people in the scene, I don't understand. And no. And that's so true. You get what I'm saying? And I'm not gonna, I can't take that from anybody, because the world that we're living in today is, everybody's going through something. You get what I'm saying? Even if the person is not showing it, or it's not out there for everyone to see, everybody's going through something. You get what I'm saying? And a lot of times, when people are going through stuff, they don't care about other people, or they don't care about others, or they don't care about their peers. You get what I'm saying? But the crazy part about it is, everybody's not like that. Like, I'm one of those people that I could be going through so much. I could have just finished a drug, getting through a drug addiction or whatever, and I'm still going to reach out to the next person that I know that's going through this and on that, and I'm going to try to help this person. I could be going through depression really, really, really bad, and be into a deep, deep, deep depression. And I'll see someone that I know, or someone I'm close to, right on Facebook, oh, I'm depressed, or this or that, and I'm going to hit that person up, and I'm still going to reach out to them no matter what I'm going through. That's just the kind of person that I am, and how I was raised, that I can be going through. And let me tell you something. And I go through real shit. I go through a lot of shit. And I go through a lot of real shit. You get what I'm saying? And I'm still going through shit right now. Even today, I'm still healing from shit that I went through or had to go through. I'm still healing from my best friend, Lola, passing away. I'm still healing from my father passing away. I still heal every day from my mom passing away. You get what I'm saying? But that does not stop me from having a good heart and caring about others and making sure other people are okay too. Or to do my best to try to reach out to other people or be there for them. That does not stop that. You get what I'm saying? Because that's when you do that, even though you're going through something, you just say fuck other people. You're being selfish. You get what I'm saying? You're being selfish. Because even if you can't help, and that's in, and a lot of things is you don't have to help somebody with money. It doesn't have to be money. Picking up the phone, calling somebody, just letting them know that you care and you were thinking about them and I love you. And if you need someone to talk to or whatever the case may be, I'm here. Sometimes that's enough. A person just knowing that somebody is reaching out to them just to let them know that they care, sometimes that's enough for people. You know how many people that's out there that don't have family, they don't have nobody to talk to, they don't have nobody to show them that they care about them or whatever the case may be. So just for somebody just getting a phone call, just a DM or a hit up, just knowing that somebody cares about them that can go a long way. That can do a lot for a person. But people don't look at that like that. People wait until it's too late and the person's not here, the person's gone, and it's like this community is like we losing so many people. Like so many people is passing and passing and passing, and it's like now today it's like a lot of people are not even making it to 35. You get what I'm saying? See, before, when I was like a little younger, people wasn't making it to 21 in the scene. So if you made it past 21, that was a blessing, because the girls didn't make it past 21. Now that I'm older and I'm one of the older girls, I guess now, the girls don't make it past 35. So if you make it past 35 now today, that is a blessing, because we losing everybody. Like it's like every time we turn around, we losing somebody that we love, or somebody that we're close to, somebody that we cherish, or somebody that we look up to. You know, somebody that's just a part of our family. And it was like every other day someone's passing away, and I think people need to like help more. And I know people probably like, well, you know, you just lost your daughter. Your daughter just passed away. Where were you? You get what I'm saying? I reached out to my daughter all the time. All the time I reached out to her, and I tried to come around and be there for her. My daughter actually blocked me out and she hid from me because she was kind of embarrassed. She felt like she let me down, like she disappointed me. So that's why she tried to stay away from me. But it was like after a while, once Lola passed away, and I was writing her to check up on her and stuff like that, that's what made her start to respond back to me once Lola passed away. Like it was like she had no choice but to, you know, respond back and come out of, you know, hiding or whatever she was going through. But we gotta start doing more. We have to. We gotta start doing more. We gotta start checking in more. And it's not about just talking, because that's what a lot of people do in the scene. They talk a lot. They talk and say, we should do this. We're going to do this. This is going to happen, and nobody does anything. A person passes away and everybody's in an uproar for the first 2-3 days, and after those 2 or 3 days, you forget about the person. People act like they forgot the person even passed away, or the person name or nothing. You don't see no posts about the person anymore. You don't see nothing. It's like they forget about the person, like the person never even existed, and that's not right. Okay, this is a real issue. People with money and power in the scene look down on the kids that don't have the money to get food or get dressed up, so they kiki and gossip about them. And you know what? And I'm not going to sit here and say that you're wrong about what you're saying, because you do have people in the scene who have power and stuff like that in the scene, and that look down on other people because, oh, they don't have on the latest shoes, or they don't have the latest bundles in, or this or that, or whatever the case may be. But at the same time, everyone's not like that. Everyone's not like that. You get what I'm saying? Because I'm one of the girls in the scene that has power. Like, I'm one of the girls who are the girls. You get what I'm saying? Like, I'm Katrina. I'm one of the girls, and I don't look there. I don't do that. You could have on Skippies. You could have on Skechers. You could have a half bundles in and half out or whatever. You get what I'm saying? I'm gonna try my best to do whatever I can do, but if I can't do it, bitch, I'm gonna take you as you are. Everybody don't have everything that everybody else has had. But if that's your friend and that's somebody that you love and somebody that you care about, you have to take them as they are. You have to. You get what I'm saying? And for example, I'm gonna use as for example, because Lola was one of the girls. Lola was one of, how, you know how y'all say, I guess, y'all call us the fad girls or whatever the case may be. Lola was one of the girls. You get what I'm saying? I'm gonna use it as an example, even though it's kind of not the same thing, because we're talking about people looking down on people. There were so many people in the scene who looked down on Lola too a little bit, because Lola had so much surge, and people felt like she was animated and she was scary and she was this and she was that, and you know what I'm saying? There's so many people in the scene who talked down on Lola. They, when Lola came to balls and stuff, and you know, we walked into balls, or Lola came to the clubs and stuff like that. You had people from the scene that sat up there and they whispered and stuff, and whispered to each other, and said little smart things about her, like, oh, now her, she got too much body, or this and this and this and that. Her lips is too big, and this and that, and da 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 da. You know what I'm saying? This is how it is in the scene. They tried to destroy Lola as well, because of her look. That's just like outside the regular community. A lot of people, they weren't used to that, and they didn't. Some people out in the real world, they didn't like, the whole surge look or whatever the case may be. You think that stopped me from hanging out with my best friend? That stopped me from going anywhere with her? No, it didn't, because that was my bitch, and I didn't care what nobody thought. Just like she didn't either. Lola didn't give a fuck what nobody had, what nobody thought, what nobody said. Lola was Lola, and that was my best friend, and we went everywhere. Bitch, went everywhere. Harlem, Bronx, Brooklyn, Queens, Baltimore, D.C., Philadelphia, everywhere. L.A., everywhere. We pumped everywhere, in every hood, every block, everywhere. Proudly, no matter how much surge my best friend had. Bitch, we were everywhere, because that was my bitch. And nobody couldn't tell me anything. You get what I'm saying? But that's what I'm just saying. Everybody's not the same. Every girl that does have power is not the same. You have some that take advantage of that power and look down on, girls that are not as fortunate as them or whatever, which is kind of messed up. But, sometimes that's how the scene is. And sometimes a lot of the girls are like that because how they were brought up coming up into the scene. You have a lot of girls that are so angry and so mean because when they was coming up into the scene, they had to go through so much to even get to where they at today. They had to get read. They had to get bullied. They had to get chopped or, be talked about on the mic and stuff like that or whatever. So a lot of people went through what they went through coming up into the scene, which made them a mean girl. And which is why a lot of girls are mean girls today. But then you just have some of the girls that's just mean, period. You get what I'm saying? But this conversation was basically to try to get an understanding. It's like, who do we talk to? Like, we lose all of our friends and all of our loved ones, and it's like, who's there to comfort us? How do we get through this? Like, how do we even handle that? You get what I'm saying? It's like, after a while it becomes a lot, and it's like it's a lot on you as a person, and it's like that's when it starts to become stressful and you start to get into depression mode. And some people, everyone's not as strong as everyone. You know what I'm saying? Some people may take things a different route. You get what I'm saying? From a different person when losing somebody. So it's like, what happens next? Like, what happens next? Because we don't talk about it enough. We don't talk about it enough in the scene. We don't talk about how we lose so many people in the scene, especially the young ones. We don't talk about that in the scene because it's like nobody cares. Once you're gone, you're gone. That's how that's how they look at it in the scene. Once you're gone, and they don't give a fuck. My little light went off and stuff. Like, come on. Ooh, there we go. Yeah, it's like, let me turn this down. Yeah, it's like once you're gone, you're gone. Yeah, it's like once you gone, and they don't care. And I think that's really, really, really messed up. What's up, Richard Jackson? Jade, I really liked that your comment that you laughed or whatever. It's just like, how do y'all feel about what I'm saying? Like what I'm saying, like how do y'all feel about what I'm saying? Could somebody give me some kind of feedback or tell me something? Like how do y'all feel about what I just said or the conversation that we're having right now on this live? How do y'all feel? Like give me some kind of feedback. Like tell me something. You get what I'm saying? Like it's just I don't know. It's hard. It's like really, really, really hard. That's what I could say. I could really say it's just hard being in this community and you grow to find people that you consider and call family and then you lose them. How do you deal with that? How do you deal with losing a mother? How do you deal with losing a father? Like it's it's a lot. Like I don't know. I don't know. Hey Katrina. Hey James. I missed it. What's the topic? The topic is being in this community and how we don't talk about we don't talk about death. We don't talk about the deaths in this community and how we lose so many people in this community, especially we lose a lot of people in this community that are really, really young. We don't talk about it enough. They don't talk about it enough. It's never really a topic. You get what I'm saying? It's true, and I hate how a lot of the legends and celebrities of the scene go on these big shows and not mention the girls that passed and made the scene. Let me tell you something. That's one thing about people in the scene. Once they make it, or once whoever make it, they don't care about the next person. They're not gonna pay homage to the person who paid. Let me tell you something, okay? One thing about me, I'm going to always show love and always mention my best friend Lola and my gay mother Alora and my gay mother Maisha and my motherfucking sister Cassandra. I'm going to always mention them. And the list goes on. My child, Taisha. I'm going to always speak the people names who were close to me. You get what I'm saying? Yolanda and Deja paved the way for a lot of girls to even be where they're at today. And sometimes you have to respect and you have to show the love to the people who made it possible for you to even be able to do what you're doing today. You get what I'm saying? A lot of people don't do that. I feel like we don't give them their roses enough or hold memorials in their memory. Watching you really helped me. I literally started my therapy session next week. I just want to say thank you. You're welcome, Riley. Riley Gabrielle, Richard Jackson. No, and it's so, what's so crazy? A lot of people in this scene that are icons and legends who have passed away and are no longer here. When the days come up, when they memorials come up, the day of when they pass, I don't see nobody hosting no memorials. I don't see people, they don't throw memorials. But then I see, this was my sister, this was my this was my that. But y'all not doing no memorials for this person. Y'all don't do memorial balls for people. It's like y'all don't, once they're gone, y'all don't celebrate these people that are here, that are not here. The people that are not here, y'all don't celebrate them enough. It's like, but once they go, y'all don't celebrate them at all. We're gonna keep it real. Cause now I'm about to get upset. It's like once a person is gone, y'all don't celebrate them at all. And a lot of times it's like the scene will drive somebody to take their life, or the scene will push somebody to get on drugs or get addicted to certain things. Sometimes the scene will do that because the scene sometimes is so harsh. It's so harsh and it's so hard on people coming into the scene. You get what I'm saying? You have so many people who like You know how many times y'all done set up on Facebook and y'all done shared videos and pictures of Lola. When she was going through what she was going through, or she was out there on the stroll trying, making a date or fur coat on, and she wasn't her best, or she wasn't looking her best. How many times the scene set up on Facebook and y'all done shared her pictures in groups and group chats and everything and read her and destroyed her? Y'all don't think that she seen those? Because she did. Y'all don't think she seen those posts and those videos? Because she did. When y'all sit up here and y'all try to destroy people that can't come into the scene or whatever, and y'all talk about them and this and that or whatever the case to be, the scene is supposed to be a safe space for people to come because they cannot be their self at home and they don't feel safe at home or they don't have families to support them. So that's what the scene is for. But it's like you come to the scene and it's like the shit that you go through in the scene, you could have just stayed home and dealt with whatever you was going through at home. I could have just stayed home and let my family disrespect me and do whatever they was gonna do. If I gotta go through this being in the scene, you get what I'm saying? When I came in the scene, before I got my top teeth fixed, the scene tried to destroy me every chance that they got. The ballroom scene, yes, the LGBTQ, all that, tried to destroy me every chance they got. Oh, she doesn't have this. Her teeth is missing. Her teeth is rotten. Oh, she don't do interviews and she don't go live because of this and that, or she doesn't talk on ballroom throwbacks because of this and that, and boom and bow and this or whatever. Oh, she should do this to her nose and this and that, and then soon as it was time for a ball, or it was Femme Queen performance and you standing in the back or you in the same room, everybody's like, oh yes, come on Katrina, da 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 da. Soon as the ball is over, they tearing you down, talking about you like a dog. And if you don't have tough skin, you won't survive. If you don't have tough skin, you won't survive. You get what I'm saying? You won't. Feminine destruction, that's my best friend. You know how many times me and Feminine Destruction then went to balls and stuff and they done sat up there and talked about her and made little smart remarks on the mic and stuff, talking about, her body and stuff and, how her body was and all that. Even though, her body's not like that no more because, Fem D transitioned and got her body and stuff taken out. They used to talk about feminine body and stuff and all of this. They used to talk about how Lola was scary, how Lola had all this surge and she looked like a monster and stuff. They used to try to destroy her. They used to talk about my teeth being messed up when my teeth was messed up. They used to try to destroy me. The scene will, let me tell you something. If you don't have tough skin, the scene will try to destroy you and break you down. But when you're on that floor, when you're on that floor and you're voguing and stuff for the scene or whatever, bitch, you are Beyonce to them. But once you get off that floor, they don't give a fuck. You ain't nobody, bitch. They'll read you as soon as you get off the floor from winning grand prize. They'll read you as you walking off. That's the scene for you, though. You get what I'm saying? It's like the scene, I don't know. It's like the scene got its pros and cons. You get what I'm saying? It's like you get some good things for being in a scene, but then at the same time, you have to deal with a lot to even get to where you have to get. You get what I'm saying? You know how many girls for Femme Queen performance of my generation that they read in the ballroom or that they read on the mic? I'm not going to mention every girl name because I don't know how every girl will feel me mentioning their name and saying, what was said about them in the scene, which, I don't have to say it because we all know, like, what girls and stuff they read and stuff like that or whatever. They used to try to come for my cousin Tamaya, too. They used to try to come for my cousin Tamaya and try to say, oh, this and that, and she didn't, like, she was dirty and she didn't have no money, and why was she coming to, why she escorts with scarves on and stuff like that. They used to try to destroy her, too. You get what I'm saying? And luckily, Tamaya does have family, and she did have people in her corner. Because Tamaya is one person who, she's strong, but she's very sensitive at the same time. And they could have, God forbid, what if they destroyed her to where she couldn't take it no more? You get what I'm saying? They used to give Tutu a hard time when she came out in the scene. And when I remember she used to try to come out for Film Queen performance, and they used to give her the hardest time of life. I've never seen them ever give anybody a hard time to come out and walk Film Queen performance the way how they was with Tutu, my granddaughter. She's not a Femme Queen. She's not Femme Queen performance and da 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 da. How do y'all think that stuff like that? And I'm not saying, don't get me wrong, that you're supposed to just let people slide and just do whatever they want to do or whatever. No, that's not what I'm saying. But at the same time, it's certain ways how you can go about certain things. You get what I'm saying? How did y'all think that made some of these ladies feel? Or how that made me feel? You get what I'm saying? Hashtag you coming or you not. And we being serious right now. Hashtag you coming or you not. Because if you're not coming, what are you waiting for? And that's the scene will try to destroy you if you do not have tough skin. If you are not a tough, strong person, the scene will destroy you. You get what I'm saying? Y'all see what happened? Look what the scene did to Yolanda. Yolanda just wanted to come out and have a good time at Vogue. She wanted to vote with everybody. She didn't care who you was. She didn't care if you just came out last week. She didn't care if you was a new legend, an old icon, or whoever. Yolanda came out to Vogue, and she would Vogue and dance with anybody. And the scene set on Facebook, and they tried to destroy that lady. Oh, she's crazy. She has mental issues. She's schizophrenic. She needs help. She's this. She's that. Y'all even got to the point where y'all was talking about, saying all these rumors. Oh, she's this and that, and she has this, and she has that, or whatever. To the point where that lady could not take it anymore. And now she's no longer here with us today. You get what I'm saying? Just like Deja was going through what she was going through. It was only about 2 or 3 people there for her. Where was all these people from the scene that she done won thousands and thousands and millions and thousands of dollars for? Where were all these houses that she done won trophies for? That she done celebrated? All these people that scream and clap and shout and everything for you. That's why you have to be mindful. You have to be mindful what you do, when you do it, and how you do it. You get what I'm saying? Because they'll clap for you today, and they'll forget about you tomorrow. You have to be mindful what you do. You get what I'm saying? That's why a lot of people ask me why you don't do this, why you don't do that. At the end of the day, people gonna say what they want to say. People gonna feel how they want to feel. At the end of the day, I'm me. Like, I'm Hurricane Katrina. Like, I'm just me. Like, I'm a household name. I'm me. I'm just. If I didn't want to come out in Vogue again ever, I'm still going to be Hurricane Katrina. And my name is going to still live on. It's just sometimes you can't do the fake and you can't do the phony. And you can't just settle for anything. You get what I'm saying? And the scene destroyed my best friend. The scene destroyed my best friend. And sometimes it makes me want to just hold back and, not even want to be a part of that, because I know what it is and I know how it is. And I know what the scene gives and what they're about. You get it? That's like Samantha James. Yeah, the same thing. Samantha James is no longer here with us either. Y'all use that girl for lives and this and that and all this and boom bop and this and this and this and that. And as soon as she was going through whatever she was going through, y'all was ready to share the videos and do this and do that and do. You get what I'm saying? It's messed up. But I always say this all the time. It's not that much Vogan, and it's not that much ballroom, and it's not that much LGBTQ scene in the world. Okay? I will always protect my peace no matter what. I don't care about a this or that or who. I don't care about that. You get what I'm saying? It's not that much voguing. It's not that much slamming, rolling around the floor. It's not that much legendary icon status in the world to fuck up my motherfucking peace, okay? My peace is very important to me. I don't know about nobody else, but my peace is important to me. And you know what's so crazy too? And I'm not. This is not me. This is not me coming for the Ebonies or attacking the Ebonies or whatever the case may be. Because I come from the House of Ebony. You get what I'm saying? Like, I've come from the House of Ebony. I started as a blonde, but Hurricane Katrina was made, you know, as an Ebony. You get what I'm saying? And I always have love for the Ebonies, and the Ebonies will always be home for me no matter what. But one thing I can say is, when Lola passed away, you know, I didn't see not one Ebony at her funeral. And Lola was still Ebony. Lola never left the House of Ebony. Lola was still Ebony. I didn't see not one Ebony at Lola's funeral. I didn't see not one person from the ballroom scene at Lola's funeral. I didn't see none of Lola's gay children. Nothing or anything. Gay moms, gay fathers, or anything. I didn't see no La Perlas at her funeral or anything. Nobody was there. The only Ebony that was at Lola's funeral was Tyra. Legendary Tyra realness from New Jersey. Shout out to Tyra, my sis. Love her down. Nikki La Perla was there too from the scene. And Erica St. Clair from Jersey was there. Nobody else was at Lola's funeral. Lola's funeral was so empty. So empty. You would have thought from all the posts that you've seen on Facebook, from all these people on her page and all these pictures that all these people were posting all every day and all day about, oh my God, my auntie, I love her, this, that, da da da. You would have thought her funeral would have been packed from here to Fordham Road. Lola's funeral was so empty, I could have catwalked around the whole funeral and not touch no one. And that's sad. And that's why I actually kind of do, I want to applaud. I have to applaud. I have to applaud Luna. Luna, we love you so much. And we appreciate you for doing the interviews that you did do with Lola. So we do have, you know, some videos of her and videos to look back at, you know, when we do want to just see her face or see her smile, you know. Thank you for doing those interviews so we can have videos to look back at. You get what I'm saying? But I also do wish that my best friend was here now so we could have been doing these YouTube videos together. But I'm also happy that I have a YouTube channel and I'm doing videos. So God forbid, when I'm not here no more, people have something to look back at and see the kind of person I really was. Nobody can tell you who I am or what kind of person I am but me. You get what I'm saying? And that's another reason why I started doing YouTube. So people can't go from mouth or what other people were saying. Oh, Katrina was like this, Katrina was this, or Katrina was shady, Katrina. No. And that's why I had people that'll be able to say, no, she wasn't. Or you could go to my videos on YouTube and you could see the kind of person I was. You get what I'm saying? And that's another thing. People will portray you out to be somebody that you're not even. Okay? Katrina, why the Femme Queen Sexy Cool? Katrina, why the Femme Queen Crazy Sexy Cool podcast hasn't invited you yet? You are an icon. They actually did invite me. They actually invited me around season 1, but at the time when they were invited me for season 1, you know, I was just getting through what I was getting through and going through my personal issues within myself. If you follow my channel, everybody knows everything I went through in the past couple of months or, you know, within a year or whatever. So I was going through my own personal issues and I was still, you know, healing within myself and getting myself back together and getting back to me, you know? So I wasn't ready to do no podcast with anyone, if you know what I mean. And like, let me tell you something. I'm a Cancer. Like, I'm a Cancer baby. My birthday's July 17th. I'm a Cancer. I have a good heart. But I can be a beast at times too. You get what I'm saying? I don't trust too many people. When I love hard. If I let you into my circle, that's because I trust you. Don't fuck it up. Don't fuck it up. Because once you fuck that up, you done fucked up our relationship forever. And there's no coming back from that. If you watch, you can answer that. But I think you should go in Crazy Sexy Cool when you're ready. No. Don't get me wrong. At the time when they invited me to Crazy Sexy and Cool, I was going through my own problems. You get what I'm saying? I just, finished recovering from, my addiction and what I was going through. I was still in the process of healing. I had just started taking my hormones again. I was going to my little therapies, for myself, for my mental and stuff like that. So I wasn't ready to be on the show at that time. You get what I'm saying? I wouldn't mind being on the show now. Because Hurricane Katrina, I'm ready now to do my big one. Whenever they ready. We got the same birthday, oh my God, July 17th, 1987. Yes, I'm a Cancer. And what's another thing too? Maya Finch. That's like Maya Finch. Maya Mizrahi. She's no longer here with us either. She passed away. Nobody tried to help her. Nobody tried to help her. Everybody laughed at her and talked about her, took her money, used her for her money, and did whatever they was going to do. They didn't care. Y'all know before Maya passed away, I was down in Boston looking for her. Yes, I was. I was down in Boston looking for her to check up on her. Because Maya was somebody who took me under her wing as well and showed me the ropes and looked out for me and helped me and, did things for me and took care of me for certain situations as well. Nobody was there to help her. Nobody cared about her. It's like once you go on drugs or once you get addicted to drugs or you participate in any drug activity, it's like they just give up on you in the ballroom, in the scene, in this community, don't care about you anymore. And it's just like, it's whatever. You get what? And yeah, they talked about her and didn't even know her. You get what I'm saying? And don't get me wrong. I know everybody say you can't help somebody that don't want to be helped. They have to be ready, which is true. But that does not mean that you cannot still show them love or show them that you care. You get what I'm saying? You can still show someone that you care and show someone that you love them. You don't just have to give up on somebody because now this person is doing whatever drug or doing this or doing that. So now I have to forget about them. You get what I'm saying? And it's like, that's how it is in this community and in this scene. Somebody get on drugs or it's like, okay, oh, that person is on, child, we're not dealing with her no more. We're going to forget about her or whatever. As soon as that person passed away, you see 5,000 pictures on Facebook and 5,000 posts. Where was you when she was doing whatever she was doing, or she was going through whatever she was going? Where was you then? Did you check up on her? Did you see was she okay? No, you didn't. As soon as she passed away, it's 5,000. It's 5,000 posts, 5,000 posts on Facebook, and then a funeral come and nobody's there. But how juicy, hot thing? Exactly. People who are on drugs don't trust people. They still have to earn your trust. Why aren't the people y'all praise responsible for keeping these people in line? Speaking of Boston, please do a reaction video of the boy you with Lola. And they talked about her. What happened to her? What happened to who? A lot of people in our community have passed away from either HIV, crystal meth, or some kind of drug addiction or suicide. Those are like the three to four things in this community people pass away from: suicide, drugs, and HIV. And it's crazy. It's crazy. But this is the scene. This is the scene for you. And don't get me wrong. I'm not saying I don't appreciate the scene. Because I became who I am from being in the scene. You get what I'm saying? A lot of people know me all over the world. And when I go outside and stuff or whatever, it's because of the scene. So I'm not saying the scene is all bad. But the scene ain't all good either, baby. And I'm gonna be the one to keep it real with you. That's another thing. You got people who actually have voices and have platforms, and they don't speak about what's really going on or keep it real. And let me tell you something. It ain't one person in ballroom who could keep this mouth shut. I'ma always keep it real, cause that's just me. They may probably look at this live, or somebody might share this live to this person and say, well, guess what? She's saying this about the scene. She's saying this about the scene. She's saying the scene is this and da da da. We gonna make sure we don't never, when they ask for, oh, they need this person for somebody to come do a gig and do this or come, we gonna make sure we don't call. Make sure y'all don't mention her name, because she done said this about the scene. She done said that. You right, because I'ma always keep it real, because that's me. I'm just a real person. I wouldn't be real with myself if I wasn't just being real. You get what I'm saying? That means I'm being fake to myself. And I would never be fake to me. Oh yeah, and oh yeah, that's a lot of people in our community die because of hate crimes. That's another thing. Hate crimes. Girl, it is a lot out here. That's sad that people get that. Do you feel like Niambi is hurt by how the scenes at her calling her knee onions? Who? I don't know about nothing. I don't know like about Niambi. I know Niambi is an icon, and she paved the way for a lot of girls like myself, and she's actually one of the people, you know, who we look up to and we love and we do cherish or whatever. And a lot of people sit on Facebook and, you know, they go at it with her and read and they say this and they say that, but God forbid, you know, Niambi was to pass away next week, it'll be those same people in the ballroom saying, oh my God, Niambi was an icon and she had this legendary stunt and we loved her so much and she was the best and da-da-da-da. Which are the same people who sat on Facebook and was disrespectful or tried to go back and forth with her, went at it. Like, the scene is just too much for me. Like, I don't have time. The scene is a lot. Let me see if my light turned back on. Ooh. Nah, the scene don't let the femme queen. The scene don't let the femme queens be human. The butch queens be really surprising how they talk about the girls. They talk about the girls' work as if they don't understand why the girls risk hell. That's another thing too. Can we talk about that? Can we talk about like how the butch queens in the community, they talk about like how the girls, you can have some kind of surgery and something could be messed up. Like you could have one nose nostril bigger than the other, one cheek bigger than this, or you know, this could be like this or whatever, and you will have your own community or the males or butch queens in the community. They will sit there and they will read you and try to destroy you and say, oh, but this is not right, da da da, and then they wonder why the girls are sitting here trying to go get their surge from under the table or do this and do that, and this person is passing away now. You get it? Listen, I don't know what goes on with Niambi and whoever or whatever she goes through. What I can say on this live, on this platform, is that Niambi's loved by me. You get what I'm saying? I love me some Niambi. We never had any problems. I've always showed love to her. She always showed love to me. It's always with respect both ways. I appreciate her for everything that she's done in the scene. I appreciate her for, you know, for her opening Femme Queen performance and, you know, paving the way, you know, for girls like myself to, you know, to become the legend that I am today. And I just want to say, you know, to Niambi being one of the, you know, Femme Queen icons for Femme Queen performance that is still here. I wanted to let her be known, if she do see this live or whatever, that I appreciate you. People always gonna talk. No, they are. That's just how they are. Like, people always gonna talk. You get what I'm saying? And that's just how it is, you know? And it's like, it is what it is. I love Bianca Down. She's an icon. Do you think the scene love and respect biological woman? The scene love and respect whoever is winning, or they respect whoever's on the floor at that time. Did you ever vogue and practice with Deja? Did I ever vogue and practice with Deja? Of course. You know what's so crazy? A lot of people might say this and they say I have a lot of gay mothers, but a lot of femme queens in the scene, I had made my gay mothers. You get what I'm saying? Deja was actually one of my gay mothers too. That's how me and her were able to like practice. We used to practice in Jersey. Me, Deja, and Lola. Deja was a La Perla, Lola was a La Perla, and I was Ebony. And Deja used to practice with us and everything with with me and Lola and stuff like that or whatever, because Deja became my gay mom or whatever. And yeah, we practiced a lot of times. And I know a lot of people be like, "Yo, she has so many gay mothers." I don't think I have a lot of gay mothers, but then I don't at the same time. And I think the reason that I do is because I lost my gay mom at a young age. So it was like any kind of motherly love or attention that I got from someone who was, before me or whatever, I took it in. You get what I took it in. So it was like I just took a piece of that motherhood from every older person who were older than me and came before me, and I accepted it, and I tried to hold a piece of it. You get if y'all get what I'm trying to say. It's a beautiful day, love. Why aren't you enjoying the day? I hope today isn't a down day. Paulo, to be honest, Paulo, um, I'm not depressed. I'm not depressed. Am I down? I'm not gonna say I'm down. I am a little sad because one of my children, passed away today, and I got the news that one of my kids passed away today. So I'm not gonna say I'm down. Am I a little sad? Yes, I am a little sad. Why am I in the house? I've been outside all day. A lot of people, if you follow me on social media, Instagram and stuff, y'all know I get up early in the morning and I go and I walk my dog 8 o'clock, 7 o'clock in the morning, and then I go bring him back upstairs. I go in the park and I go take, I run in the park. I come back. I go to Starbucks, get my drinks or whatever I'm going to do, and I walk around for a little bit. Boom, boom, boom. Handle whatever business I have to handle, and I come back in the house. So I was out all day. I'm back in the house. My AC is on. I was actually watching a show from my laptop, but then people started to continue to comment on the Instagram post of my child passing away. That's what made me go live. So I'm not going through anything, guys. I'm not depressed or whatever. I'm just in the house because it's really, really hot outside, and I was out all day. And I'm in my room in my AC, and I was watching a little show, and I decided to go live and talk to y'all. But I am good, and thank you for asking. I appreciate that. But I'm fine. Yes, I run in the morning. I run every morning in the park. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. How was your relationship with Sanaya? My relationship with Sanaya, I'm a real person, so I'm gonna keep it real. I don't have a relationship with Sanaya. Sanaya used to be my gay mom or whatever, but we had like got into like little, situations, and we had crashed or whatever, and you know, it's like we had once we had gotten to them situations, it's like the relationship just went real drifty, and I stopped speaking to her, she stopped speaking to me, she blocked me on social media or whatever. We didn't never really like speak again like that on the phone or whatever. Not that we have a problem with each other or whatever, because I'm pretty sure she doesn't have a problem with me. I don't have a problem with her. We did see each other after that at Connor Lord, which is like a LGBTQ like clinic hospital. We could get your hormones and stuff. We seen each other there. We spoke. We gave each other hugs, and it was a quick. Went about our business or whatever. So it's been a long time. Like we haven't like really spoke or keyed or anything in years. We don't have each other on social media. It's like, yeah. So, you know, it is what it is. Do you feel like the scene is too mainstream now? Um, Child, the scene is the scene. You get what I'm saying? And the scene is going to do what the scene is going to do. Um, the scene is I don't know. I really don't care about the scene right now. To be honest, where's my pets? Do they sleep with me? No. My pets do not sleep with me. I don't play that. First of all, my cat uses the litter box and stuff like that, so you are not getting in my bed. My dog goes outside and walks outside and stuff like that. You're not getting in my bed. The only time I let my dog sleep with me is if he just came from the groomers or just got groomed, then I let him do it. Oh, ladyfish. Who, me? Lynx, come here, Papa. What's the ideal Bronx summer day? What do you mean by Bronx summer day? What do you mean? Oh, okay. What's the ideal Bronx summer day? Um, a night out, the water's on, from the fire hydrant turned up, cookouts going on, fights, gunshots, yeah, all types of craziness, if you know what I mean. But listen, y'all, I'm gonna let y'all go so I can continue and finish watching my show or whatever. I just wanted to come up here and get that off my chest and, you know, just speak a little about things that does go on in our community and in the scene that is not talked about enough. And, you know, maybe somebody was on here watching that could be going through something or lost someone as well or whatever. And, you know, hopefully, do you think you'll stay in New York City forever? If you were, if not, where would you move? I don't. I think I want to move. I think I want to move to North Carolina. I want to move to North Carolina, and I want my own little land where they could build my house, and I'll just have like my little land with my little house, a nice, you know, backyard with nice land in the backyard, you know, with a cute little pool and stuff, and you know, some place for my dogs and stuff like that. I wrote a poem for you. Send it to me. Thank you so much, Paulo. But y'all enjoy y'all day. Y'all enjoy the rest of y'all Thursday. Make sure y'all drink y'all water. It's really, really hot out there. Um, I'm not going to speak to you guys tomorrow, so make sure you guys enjoy your Friday tomorrow. Make sure you guys stay dehydrated. Drink lots and lots and lots of water. Lots of liquid. It's really, 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 really hot out there. It's it's just really, really, really hot. Make sure y'all take care of yourself. I love you guys. I love y'all Stormies. Make sure y'all subscribe, like, and subscribe to my channel. If you're not subscribed, what are you waiting for? Hashtag you coming or you not. And make sure y'all follow me on Instagram. I am Hurricane Katrina _ I see y'all later. What's Google? Bye.